Sunday I'm just going up to the store to get some grocery stuff, check my prescriptions because I've got to get some of them. Last week my wife wanted to go to Costco, and we went out and tried to get a few other things done beforehand, and stuff just got frustrating and we came home because Costco closes at like 6:30, and that's stupid, especially when it comes to a daylight savings time and everything. We thought we'd go to yesterday and we made that our goal. We left home around midday, went down there because it's past where work is, so it's an hour's drive. We went down there, went in. It was so crowded, so crowded. We got there and we had to renew our membership. So we renewed our membership, got new cards. We got there 1:30. We left at closing just after 7. And it was just, the lines were ridiculously long. It was so crowded. And we got a lot. Originally went down there to look at Christmas stuff. We got a lot of stuff that you can't get anywhere else, or in bigger quantities that you can't get anywhere else at a better price. And I don't think we got any Christmas stuff. But it was annoying. The crowds were just ridiculous. It was like, come on. Anyway, so I think we got home around 8. And so now today, it's warm and I'm trying to get a whole stack of chores done. I guess errands. And this is one of the first ones. Actually, this isn't one of the first ones. I've been doing laundry all morning. So yeah, I've got to mow the lawn and stuff, so we'll see how things go. Okay, end of period 2, Monday. Just had year 11. 9 toolboxes now done, which means the only one that's not done was the girl who wasn't here today. So because there was no power tools needed apart from a drill, I let that girl complete hers. The only reason she didn't get to was like nails, so I went and grabbed the nails. So she completed that. I got the other kids all onto laptops to try and get into the Evidence Central side of thing and guide them through, make sure they've got things signed off in order that we need to do them, because that's really slowing that process down. So I'm trying to step them through it by, I've got it up on the screen with my laptop, got the mouse, and that's because I haven't got an adapter to plug in the USB cable to be able to use the big touchscreen. That'd be a lot nicer. So I'll have to bring that adapter for me. All the boys in here, or a lot of the boys in here, are part of that Pacifica dance group. So they just got pulled out last minute to get measured up for their costumes or their outfits for, it's not costumes, they're outfits for that event. And that was the bell for recess. So I am going to pack my stuff up. That was my only class today, so I've got a fair bit of admin to try and get done. I was doing some this morning, and there's a few things I want to try and find in the workshops somewhere, storerooms, rooms, whatever. We've got 3 3D printers. One is a the very first one we got was a MakerBot, which was excellent until it got zapped by lightning. The board got replaced. We're working again, and then the department updated everything and went to a centralized server. Didn't recognize that as a printer anymore, so we can't print directly to it. You've got to take USB to it. We got 2 small Mi 3D printers. They had little Raspberry Pi boxes that connected to them and power supplies to let them run. They were very finicky and very fussy to try and get going, but staff did get them going. The tech coordinator was getting them done. My other staff member was getting things printed on it. We've got the printers, cannot find the Raspberry Pis, control boards, or any of the cables. and I've looked everywhere. So I'm going to have another look in the trade school, since that's where one of the printers was. They can't have just vanished, and I can't see somebody pinching a little black box and the cables. I'm hoping they didn't get thrown out into e-waste or something like that, because that can get rather chaotic at times. Might put my weed whacker together too. End of another year 11 lesson. Today we tried to get theory stuff done. So I've got all my things up on the screen trying to follow on, but I haven't got the correct adapter for doing the interactive whiteboard through the computer. But also, if I'm trying to demonstrate where I want them to type, I thought I need to get like a wireless keyboard to have in here as well, so I can sit at the table like I was today. So I'm not standing up and blocking the board, and very hard to keep them focused. Very hard to keep them focused. Some of the kids down the back here, they were sort of working together, helping each other out. But they obviously got off track because one of them came up and sat next to me so he could focus. And he was getting his work done. A couple of the others were starting, then you've got to laugh, but he's sitting there and he finally gets all the stuff written down that he needs to have written down, and he saves it. You know, I show him where to help save it, then how to upload it into the right spot, and we get it all uploaded, and then he goes, "So am I done? Is that all?" I said, "Well, that's one part." I don't know if this is that whole instant gratification thing that social media has created. Have I finished? Is it done? I don't know if that's what it is, whether it's like that instant gratification. So everything should be finished now. Like when they finish the toolboxes, they're like, "Am I done?" I go, "The prac part, yeah. Now we've got to do all the theory that goes with it. The assessment." I've lost my train of thought. I need them to develop a bit of focus. It's really hard because you're only training them to, at this point, first year apprentice. A first year apprentice does not have to do all the ordering. They don't have to do all the stock ordering. They don't have to do all the costing out. But they do need to learn those skills. And so expecting them to be able to do it all is wrong. And that's why I try and help them out a bit, guiding them. This is this part. They give us all the costing sheets in the assessment booklet, which they used to have to do it on this, but now it's on there. So I say to them, grab the booklet so you're not flicking back and forwards between pages. They can have the PDF open, look up the information they need to look up, and they've got the plan there as well. Like there's a plan. That's the costing sheets if they were to do them in pen, but they don't need to. They do it in the computer. I said, the one who came sat next to me, he's up to the third page. The first one's an estimate costing. The second one is an estimate labour. The third one is actual. So how long did it actually take you? And when you're working out linear cost, that's easier. When you're trying to work out the actual cost of a project in plywood, the estimated cost is the full sheet, because you have to buy a full sheet. The actual cost is the percentage of that sheet. So you work out the square meterage of a plywood sheet, then you work out the square meterage of your parts in total in square meters. Then you go cost divided by a full sheet times the amount you have to come out with the actual cost. That maths is hard enough for the best of.
Hey. Over to the truck, all right? Over to the truck.
We've got a long drive ahead of us. Going to see Dr. Will. Get your eyes checked, all right? Make sure you're in your seat properly. Come on. Don't want to jinx it, but he's quieting down a bit. I thought he was lying down, he's sitting up. Yeah, he's got a checkup of his eyes, which means I've got to go to Artarmon, again where the eye hospital is, which has meant I've had to take the day off work. And each time in the past...
In 3 kilometres, at the Lighthorse Junction, use the left lane to follow signs for M7 towards Newcastle.
Yeah. In the past, I've been able to get appointments around 10:30, which means I haven't had to sit in the morning traffic. Now, it's been pretty good so far, but it's now starting to slow up a bit as I get closer towards the city. Now, as you just heard, I'm about to hit the M7 and go around the northern area of Sydney and to Artarmon. I could continue all the way down into Sydney, down Parramatta Road and over the Harbour Bridge, and then into Artarmon that way. Or I could continue down towards Parramatta and creep up through the northern heading roads that way to Artarmon, where there's no tolls. But I said that could take a lot longer, especially in peak hour. So I've just opted for the option that says typically takes an hour 15.
In 800 metres, at the Lighthorse Junction, use the left lane to follow signs for M7 towards Newcastle.
Typically takes an hour 15 to an hour 50, depending on traffic. So I left to give me that hour 50.
At the Lighthorse Junction, use the left lane to follow signs for M7 towards Newcastle, then take the M7 ramp.
Okay, I know.
Take the M7 ramp.
And so far it's been pretty good. It says I should get there at about quarter.
Continue on M7 for 44 kilometres.
I should get there around 8:45. And undoubtedly it won't be a very long appointment. and then we'll drive back. Going the M7 way means that I'm paying tolls, and it's $24 in tolls between here and Artarmon. That's the start of the toll. The M7 has roadworks at the moment, so it's a little slower, but we should be right. It's 8 o'clock now, so I've still got 3/4 of an hour to go. Well, I took a wrong turn. The last section of the trip here is in a tunnel, and I don't know my way around here that well, so I use the
Continue
GPS.
straight to stay on Pacific Highway. In 800 meters, turn left onto Dixon Avenue.
It's okay, mate. It's okay. Yeah, I didn't miss my exit. I got off on the exit before. And it's because I was sitting in heavy traffic, but GPS doesn't work underground. And it thought I had traveled onwards towards the next exit, and was telling me to get off. And I don't know the way. I see this left lane exit next to me, and I went, ah, that's the one, I think. So I get off, and it's the wrong exit. So, okay, Papa.
Turn left onto Dixon Avenue. Continue on Dixon Avenue for 800 meters.
Okay, I can see where it is on the map now. I'm still going to get there on time. That's the main thing. My biggest fear of taking a wrong turn when you're coming towards the city in any capacity is completely missing an exit and not being able to get back easily, because that sort of thing happens in Parramatta because there's so many one-way roads around just in Parramatta, and so you might pass somewhere where you're meant to, like a building, and so you go, oh, I'll need to go around to try and get parking. Can't turn around because you can't double cross the lines, so you think I'll just go around the block. But when you go around the block, you can't turn back towards where you want to go, and you end up traveling 4 blocks before you can turn around and try and come back. That happened the other day. And that little dinging is my truck telling me to take a rest because I've been on the road for a long time. I'm recognising some of the stuff around me.
Turn left onto Clegg Street, then your destination will be on the left.
I'm actually coming in the opposite direction to the way I leave, because this is the easiest way to leave to get out, according to the maps.
Your destination is on the left.
Alright, so all I've got to do is now park in this crazy little underground car park, get him out, let him go to the toilet before heading inside. It's okay, mate. Can't can't turn across because there's someone sitting in the driveway. Hey! Batman! Oh, wait.
Doors closing. Lift going up. First floor. Doors opening. Lift going down.
Wait,
Ground floor.
don't lick the floor.
Doors opening.
No.
This is the crampiest car park, or one of the crampiest car parks I think I've been in. And doesn't help that I'm in the truck, or ute, whatever you want to call it. It's big. A good checkup. His eyes are healing well. The stitches have all gone. They've all dissolved now, which explains the fact that he doesn't rub his eyes like he did occasionally. But now he still needs the eye drops. We'll reduce the prednisolone to only twice a day now, so we'll do that morning and night. And he's still got the other one at night, once a day. Keep like that for about a month, then just go to once a day for both. Follow-up appointment in about 3 months, which is too far ahead because it's next year. It's like mid-February. So they've just put a reminder in the system to contact us into the new year to make an appointment, which is good because I don't have my timetable for next year either, and that's after school starts. So we were there for about 40 minutes. We were waiting for a little bit. Very busy in there today in terms of the phones, and there was lots of people in there already. Some people already back with the vets, some people came in while we were waiting, so it's a busy practice. And I said when I was getting ready to leave, it was busy. And the phone is just going like crazy. Anyway, so it's going to take less time to get less time to get home than it did to come down. A bit over an hour 7 now, so we'll get back at just before 11 or around 11.
At the Light Horse Junction, use the left lane to follow signs for M4 towards Sydney, then take the ramp to M4. Take the ramp to M4.
$24.
Continue on M4 for 22 kilometers.